So, have you guys been feeling different lately? Like your old life no longer does it for you anymore. Your old life does not fit no more. It's like you've been pulling away from certain people, you've been questioning more, right? It's like you've been noticing a lot more, you've been feeling a lot more, and you cannot fully understand why, right? Sometimes spiritual awakening is not always peaceful. Sometimes it begins with confusion, it begins with discomfort, right? It begins with disconnection. Sometimes it begins with feeling like something on the inside of you is changing. Bro, even before you even know what the hell is going on with you, right? You can feel the shift. So if this is happening to you, nothing is wrong. You are not crazy. You're just waking up. Here are the signs that you are going through a spiritual awakening and have no idea. So stay tuned to the end of the video. One of the first signs of spiritual awakening is that small talk starts to feel exhausting. Surface level conversations do not feed you the same way that they used to. You start craving something deeper, something more real, something more honest. And it is not because you think you are better than anyone else. It's because your spirit is no longer satisfied with what feels empty. Another sign is that your old life starts losing its grip on you. Things that once felt important, attention, validation, certain habits, certain goals, do not feel the same way anymore. And that can be scary because awakening often begins when the old version of you starts ending before the new version is fully loaded. You may also notice that you want more time alone, not because you hate people, not because you are depressed, not because something is wrong with you, but because your soul is trying to hear itself. And when you are constantly surrounded by noise, opinions, distractions, energy from other people, it becomes harder and harder to hear your own voice. Spiritual awakening often makes you question everything. The way you were taught to live, the beliefs you inherited, the routines you followed, the systems you trusted, the role you were playing this entire time, and that can feel unsettling. Because once you start seeing deeper, you cannot unsee it. This is one of the first signs that I noticed in my own awakening, is when certain people start feeling heavier around you. You begin noticing energy more. You notice who drains you, who feels fake, who only connects through gossip, drama, negativity, who cannot meet you where you are going. And this does not always mean they are bad people. It just means your energy is becoming more sensitive. There may also be moments where normal life starts to feel strange. You look around and realize that so much of the world runs on autopilot. Routines, distractions, repetition, noise. And while everyone else acts like all this is normal, something inside of you starts feeling like there has to be more than this. Another powerful sign is everybody's favorite, synchronicities. You start seeing repeated numbers, patterns, perfect timings, strange coincidences that feel too aligned to ignore. And the more you awake, the more life starts speaking in symbols, not always loudly, but clearly enough for your spirit to notice it. And this is where I believe that there is a huge disconnect in the spiritual community, right? Because I feel like a lot of people think that spiritual awakening is this skip in the park, this cupcakes and rainbows, this beautiful experience, this amazing, peaceful, glowing experience in the beginning. And it can be. It can be. But sometimes true awakening is losing interest in the life that you thought you wanted, the things that you thought you wanted, the people that you thought you wanted to be around. Sometimes that's what awakening is. Sometimes it feels lonely. Sometimes it feels lonely, bro. Sometimes it feels very confusing. Sometimes it feels like you are outgrowing the people that you used to be around. It feels like you're losing your entire identity, all your habits, right? It feels uncomfortable because awakening is not just about feeling better. It's not just about getting things or attracting things. If you ask the common person, oh, are you spiritual? They'll say, oh yes, I believe in manifestation. It's not always about manifesting stuff. It's about becoming more aware and more conscious, because awareness is what changes everything. It changes what you tolerate. It changes the people you hang around. It changes the things you chase, right? And it changes the entire theme and the meaning behind your life. So if this season of your life is bringing you a lot of changes, this does not automatically mean something is wrong with you, bro. Something deeper is just taking form inside of you. As awakening deepens, you start feeling pulled towards truth, not performance, not image, not pretending, not fitting in. Truth. You want what is real. You want what actually matters. You want to stop living on autopilot. And once that hunger for truth starts growing, it becomes hard to keep living a life that feels disconnected from your soul. Another big sign is old coping mechanisms stop working the same. The distractions, the habits, the escapes, the things you used to use to numb yourself or avoid yourself starts feeling empty, because awakening starts bringing you back to yourself. And that means the things that once helped you avoid your inner world begins to lose their power. One of the hardest signs of awakening is feeling like you are changing faster than the people around you. You start seeing things differently, feeling things differently, wanting different things. And while you are evolving, it can feel like the people around you are still relating to the old version of you. That can create loneliness, but it can also be a sign that your soul is moving into a new chapter. And eventually, one of the clearest signs of spiritual awakening is that peace starts meaning more to you than stimulation. You stop wanting chaos just because it is familiar. You stop chasing noise just because it's entertaining. You stop forcing connections that cost you your peace, because something in you finally realizes protecting your energy is not weakness, it is wisdom. So if you've been feeling disconnected, you've been feeling like you don't belong in society, nobody understands you, people don't like you, you can't find your soulmate, all these different things, right? Don't panic, people. Don't feel bad, okay? You are just waking up. A lot of y'all may be a lot more reflective. Now you're more aware, so you think before you act. You think before you make decisions, which is not not a bad thing. You're trying to be smart. Okay? So don't panic. This is not a time for you to panic. Awakening is not always loud, right? A lot of people are expecting God to come down with his chariot and you are awake now, my child. Like, a lot of people are expecting this huge extravaganza. Right? A lot of people are expecting it because, bro, society tells you that. Society always got to hype up stuff. Because we watch movies, we always hear stories. Bro, sometimes it's nice and subtle. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Stay tuned for the closing imagery that discusses my one-on-one consultations. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe for more content. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next video.